Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, and if you're new to the channel, hi babe, I'm Rhea. So okay, sharp, you guys have seen the title of the video. Today we're going to be doing a story time. Story time is basically about how I called the cops on my crazy ex and his friends. Girl, I'm gonna give you guys a bit of context, right? I met this ex through a cousin of mine, right? She kind of introduced us, we hit it off, whatever, cool. So fast forward, me and this guy date. Fast forward after that, we break up, right? Whatever. So now when I break up with someone and it's not like a great breakup per se, I will block you because I'm not trying to have you on my phone. Cool. So I blocked him everywhere because I just felt like, mind you, this guy would get different numbers and try to text me, but I'm not stupid. Like, I know it's you. Be fucking for real. So cool, we're at my cousin's place, we're all chilling, we're bored, right? We're bored. So my cousin is like, what should we call him? Let's call him Tommy for the purpose of this video. So my cousin is like, Tommy is chilling with his friends, you know, should we go over there and chill with them and stuff like that, because they're friends, you know. I'm not gonna say now that I broke up with this guy, stop being friends with him. I thought, we're bored, we're not doing anything, like, let's go. What's the worst that could happen? Did I say we're calling him Tommy or Tom? Let's call him Tom. So she texts Tom and she's like, Tom, what's up? We're trying to come chill with you guys, like, what are you guys doing, you know, and stuff like that. Tom is like, no, I'm just chilling with my friend, we're drinking. Who are you with? She's like, I'm with Rhea and my sister and our other cousin. And then Tom is like, oh, you're with Rhea, word, pull up, because I've been trying to talk to her, she's blocked me, whatever, like, pull up, I'm trying to talk to her. Immediately I'm thinking, okay, when we get there, it's not going to be awkward, like, he's not going to be side-eyeing me or not, like, he's excited about seeing me, so why not? Let's go, you know. He and his friend pull up, they come and they pick us up, me and my 3 cousins. No, 4, it's me and my 3 cousins, right? So we go, we all chilling together, it's nice. We even went to like a restaurant. We got there, we ordered some food, we ate, and then we bought like drinks at the restaurant, and then we bought drinks as we were leaving, like at a bottle store to go and like chill. So we get to his friend's place, we're chilling, it's nice, it's great. And then I don't remember what time it was, but the drinks were flowing, like, you know. Tom and I get into an argument, right? Which is very typical of Tom and I. Like, we had a very kind of toxic-ish situation going on, right? So we got into an argument and whatnot. I got pissed off because he was like blocking my way and I was trying to leave. Like, I hate that. Like, if we're arguing and I'm telling you I'm not trying to be arguing with you, like, I'm out of here, like, I'm going, I'm leaving, I'm gone. That's the situation. You're not gonna block my way, like. So that pissed me off. I remember there was a glass like next to where we were chilling at, and I took that glass and I broke it because I was trying to show him, hold on, don't fuck with me right now, like, you do not want these problems, like, you know. In retrospect, now that I look back, that is the worst thing that I could have done, because that kind of gave him the green light to act as crazy as he did, right? So I broke the glass, you know, we got to arguing, he got out of my way, and I told my cousins, you know what, we're out of here, like, let's request and go. And we did exactly that. Cool. He is on my phone now, he's texting me, he's like, he's sorry, he shouldn't have done that, he was just frustrated, like, he hates how when he's trying to have a conversation with me, I get defensive and I don't want to talk to him, and I've been blocking him and this and that and that and that and that. And I'm just like, you know what, we're both lit, it's whatever, like, it shouldn't have got that far, and I'm sorry for breaking the glass, I didn't mean to, I don't know what got over me, I'm not that type of person, you know. So he's like, no dude, it's cool, don't worry about it. Sharp, I think we're past it. Cool. Tomorrow he texts me on some, where are you guys, we're trying to chill again, you know, I want to make up for yesterday, I feel like we could have had so much fun, but it just became a little toxic situation and I don't like that. So like, I want you guys to pull up on us again, and we can chill and it can be cordial. Like, we don't have to be fighting all the time. And I'm like, say less. So I tell my cousin, Tom is trying to chill again. Like, are you guys trying to chill? Nobody had plans that day, so everybody's like, yeah, let's go and chill with them. Yesterday was kind of fun. We were bummed out that we had to leave early because of your guys' little situation. Okay. Hey. I tell him, yeah, we can chill, whatever. He pulls up with his friend again. They come, they pick us up. We're riding around. It's cool, it's nice, it's fine. And then they ask us if we want to get some liquor, and we're like, yeah, why not? We get some liquor. You guys know the music is good, the company is great. Like, it's a vibe, basically. So I'm thinking we're gonna be chilling. We were chilling yesterday, but no, we pull up to somewhere else where there are like a lot of other different people. I'm immediately put off because I'm like, I was not told that this is where we're gonna be chilling. Like, I'm the type of person that likes to mentally prepare myself for stuff before I actually like get into a little situation or whatever. Like, if we're going and it's going to be chillest vibes and they're going to be a lot of other people, let me know beforehand so I can mentally prepare myself for that. Like, you're not just going to throw me there and just say, this is where we're chilling. Like, my brain doesn't work like that, unfortunately. We get there, the first thing I noticed, there are too many niggas here. Where the bitches at? That's what I want to know, you know? I'm uncomfortable because I just feel like, why? We could have stayed home. Like, why are we here? I was annoyed. I tell my cousin, I'm like, yo bro, I'm really not trying to chill. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. She's like, no, let's just like chill for a little bit and then we can leave, get one by one, so it's not weird. Oh no, before we got there, we actually went and we grabbed McDonald's and stuff. So she's like, let's just eat like our food that they bought. We just leave without eating the food that they bought us. Let's just eat and then we'll like chill for a little while and then we'll leave, get one by one. And this cousin of mine is telling Tom she's trying to go see her mans and we're gonna like chill with them for a little bit and stuff like that, and they'll drop us off later. She doesn't communicate with the rest of the group that this is what she's telling Tom, right? Cool. So she's like, okay guys, bye. She leaves. So I'm thinking in my head, okay, I'm gonna give her 10 minutes and then after that I'm gonna leave too, because I'm not trying to be here. Like, it's giving, why are you here? 10 minutes passes, Vela. I tell my other cousins, you know what guys, I think I'm finna dip, right? So I'm like, let me leave first and then you guys will follow. And then they're like, okay, cool. So I get out the door, I grab my little bag, I'm out the door. My cousin grabs her bag, she's out the door too. My other cousin grabs her bag and she's out the door too. So we're walking, whatever. Tim comes up from behind us and he starts following us, right? And it's giving, why are you following us? It's weird. Stop. He walks up to me, he's like, where you going? I'm like, we're about to leave because there's too many niggas there and we just don't want to be there. Like, we're uncomfortable, right? And then he's like, you guys can't just leave. Yesterday you did the same thing and today you want to pull the same thing. You're not leaving. And I'm like, excuse me, I'm not leaving? How? Are you crazy? My Uber's at the gate. I'm leaving. Cha. As I'm talking, this gent grabs my bag. Like, he grabs it. Even it wasn't even my bag, it was my cousin's bag, but it had my stuff in it. Like, he grabs my bag like breaks, and I'm holding basically and he's holding the actual bag with my actual stuff, and then he runs away with my shit. And I'm like, bro, mind you, in the bag there's my phone, my ID, my keys. Like, why would you do that? Why? So this man is running and I can't run, you know? Okay, I can, but he's obviously like faster than me. So he runs back to the apartment And no, he doesn't even run back to the apartment. He runs back to the car that we came in. He gets in the car, he gets to telling his friend, yeah, fuck these girls, blah 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 blah. They think they can just come here and chill with us and drink our booze and eat our food and just leave. Like, what the hell? They don't even have the decency to tell us that they're leaving, they're gonna sneak out. Like, what the hell, bro? Oh, I'm thinking his friend is rational, because you know that's what he gave the previous day. Like, he's a very rational human being. I'm thinking he's gonna talk to his friend and his friend is gonna give my shit back. And at this point, I'm not arguing, I'm not making a noise, I'm mad as hell. And when I'm mad, I get quiet. So I was quiet. I'm just watching this whole thing unfold. I told him like once, I'm like, bro, give me my fucking bag. He's like, you're not gonna get this bag. What? You guys stole my money. I'm like, what? I'm confused. I'm genuinely confused at this point as to what this man is talking about. I'm just like, your money? I have never stolen from anyone in my life. So I'm thinking, did my cousins steal this man's money, or what's going on? Like, I'm so confused, you know. So I get to asking my cousin, like, did you guys take this man's money? They're like, no, we didn't. So the cousin that left, I'm thinking maybe she did, because Yana, she could, I'm not gonna hold you, she could. So I'm like now pissed off. This person stole these people's money and is like, she left us stranded. Be fucking for real. He's like, oh, he's in the car now. Now he gets to arguing with my other cousin. He's telling her how skinny she is. Oh, they're just arguing about childish shit. And I'm just like, can I just get my bag and dip, bro? Like, you know. So he's like, you're not gonna get this bag. And then he goes upstairs back to the apartment that's full of the niggas, mind you. He hides my bag there. So I'm like, okay, cool. I tell my cousins, good guys, let's follow him. I'm gonna play nice. He's gonna give me my shit back, and then we're gonna proper like get our lick back, because I need to get my lick back. Like, you're not gonna fucking take my bag and hide it, and you think I'm gonna let that go? You do not know who you're fucking messing with. That's all I'm saying. So I tell my cousins, let's go back. Let's keep it cute until I get my bag, and then we'll fucking shit up. And my cousins are like, I bet, how we gonna fuck shit up? I'm like, I don't know yet. I'll tell you guys when we get there. So the thing with me is my brain, it starts to work in very devious ways, especially when I'm upset. And at that point, on a scale from 1 to 100, I'm at 105. I'm mad, like I'm big mad. But composure. My face will hide any sort of panic or anger. You will never know until something comes out of my mouth, or if we get to brawling. Do you know what I mean? So we get back to the apartment. I sit down. He comes to sit next to me. This man is so bipolar. Before all of that happened, he started to talk to me on the balcony, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. I go with him to the balcony. We're talking. Oh yeah, we were talking about why we broke up and stuff like that. There was this one time where I went through his phone and I saw that he was talking to other girls and and then that's like a no for me. So I just felt like, you know what, it's not giving. Well, now we're on the balcony. He's arguing with me, talking about you broke up with me because I was talking to other people, but how do I know that you're not talking to other people right now? What? Like, of course I'm talking to other people. I'm not your girl. Like, what? So that confused me. I'm like, what? Like, what are you talking about, dude? Of course I'm talking to other people. We're not together. And he's like, yeah, unlock this phone and delete those numbers. Like, he's on that. So that after that whole conversation that we had on the balcony, that is the reason why I just felt like I'm gonna grab my shit and go. And then, oh yeah, now we're back in the apartment. He took my bag and he hid it, right? We're back in the apartment. We're sitting down. We're keeping it cute. It's cool. Whatever. So comes back now. He's calm. He's chill. He's no longer fighting. He's on some, babe, should I get you something to drink? I'm like, babe, is this guy, are you delusional? So I go along with it. I'm like, yeah, give me something to drink. Damn it. And then he gives me something to drink. I tell him, ruin my bag. What you did was not cute. Like, why would you do that? But he apologizes. He's like, I'll buy you a new bag. What bag do you want? Name it and you have it. I'll buy you whatever you want. Just like, don't leave, because it's embarrassing that you're here. You know, all my boys know that you're here and they know that you're my girl, and now you're all of a sudden gonna leave. Like, I'm sorry for behaving like that, but you pushed me to do it, and like all of that toxic stuff. So I'm like, it's cool, like just give me my bag, and then like let's get out of here. Matter of fact, like I don't want to be here, like I'm uncomfortable, that's why I wanted to leave. And he's like, okay, cool, let me just go say bye to everyone and then we can all go. And I'm like, okay, cool, babe, whatever. He comes back with my bag, he gives me my bag, he goes and he's like, he's saying goodbye to everyone, and he's telling his friend, hold on, we need to dip. Cool. So the friend is like trying to talk to my cousin and whatnot. I'm like, so can you give me the car keys and we're gonna wait for you guys in the car? He gives me the car keys, sharp. So on our way out, I see the house keys, like the apartment keys, on the sink. So I tell my cousin, gotta grab those keys real quick, like we're about to get our lick back. My cousin grabs the keys, no questions asked. We get outside. So there's this friend of theirs that followed us outside, like he was trying to talk to my cousin and whatnot. And I tell him, like, we're trying to discuss something as cousins for like a little second, like, can you give us a minute and then we'll call you when we're done talking. He's like, oh, okay, cool, no problem. He gets back inside. I lock the burglar proof door thing, right? I lock that. I put the keys, the house keys and the car keys on the stairs. Like the stairs were like facing the door. And then I tell my cousins, Gary, let's run. So we run, sprinting in a complex. We're running to the gate. Sharp, cool. So mind you, this apartment was on the 2nd floor. So we're running. We get to like where they hang their laundry and whatnot, and we're not thinking about like what are we gonna do. My heart at this point is pounding so hard. I'm like, oh my god, guys, this is a fucking complex. Like, how are we gonna get out of here? And then my cousins are like, you know what, let's just go to the gate, explain to security what's happening, and then maybe they'll let us out. Okay, cool. So we're walking like on the other side of the complex now. So we see the guy that we locked inside the house behind us. Yo, guys, my heart was in my ass at this point. I'm like, well, how the fuck did this guy get out? Like, what the hell? So this guy comes and he's like, where are my car keys? Where are my house keys? Where are my car keys? Why would you guys do this? Like, what the fuck? Blah, 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 blah. I tell him, hey, yo, you need to calm the fuck down. First of all, everybody's on edge at this point. I tell him, we don't feel safe. You guys have seen what your friend was doing and you just let it happen. So what were we supposed to do? Like, make it make sense for real. He's like, yeah, I understand that, but you guys can't come to my place and be doing this. Like, this is a complex. I could get kicked out. Like, this is so childish, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I just wanted to get out of that situation. And nobody was willing to help me, so I helped myself. I didn't take your fucking keys. I didn't take the car keys. The car keys are on the stairs. So, fetch. I can take a little, so I'm scared. I'm like, what if this man just, you know? Because in this country, a lot above GBV, you know? So he runs back. So he runs that way. We run that way. We run towards the gate. We get to the gate. And when we get to the gate, we see the car pull up, like very aggressively so, like, and then this nigga gets to hopping out of the car. I hop into the little security booth and I tell them, we had kind of explained briefly what was going on before the car kind of pulled up as aggressively as it did. So they kind of knew what was going on. And the guy was security. I don't know. I think they gave him a bribe or something, but he was not trying to help us. So this lady came And she asked us, like, guys, what's going on? So I explained to her, we do not feel safe. This guy snatched my bag when we were trying to leave. Like, there was just too much going on. So I see the car, I see that crazy guy hop out of the car. I immediately run into that whole security booth. My cousin enters, like, okay, how it's structured is it's the window, right, where they communicate with the cars, and then on the sides inside the complex there are 2 sliding doors. So my cousin was on this side of the sliding door, I'm on that side of the sliding door. So I immediately open the sliding door, close it, lock it, tell my cousin to lock that shit. She locks from her other side. So this man gets to the sliding door, he's like, open this fucking I'm thinking I'm going to fucking die. What the hell is this shit? Like, what is actually going on? He's banging on that. He's like, open, like, unlock this thing now, unlock it now, unlock it now. So now that I know he snatches purses, I'm clutching onto my purse, like, do you get me? The guy security, like I told you guys, they bribed his ass. So he unlocks. This guy comes in. I'm sitting next to the security lady. I'm telling her, please don't let him near me. This guy is crazy. I don't understand what his problem is. I just want to go home. Like, keep him away from me. My heart is beating so hard, so fast. I thought everyone could hear it. He comes to me. They tell him, you need to back up. Like, don't get near her. Don't talk to her, whatever. He's like, no, you guys don't understand. This is my girlfriend. We're just having a problem right now. Let me talk to her. Like, let me talk to her privately. We can fix all of this. Is unnecessary. You know, this is my girlfriend. Like, we can work it out. Like, just give us some time. He's like, babe, let me talk to you outside. I'm like, what? I am not your girlfriend, sir. What are you talking about? You're delusional. You're crazy. I'm not your girlfriend, and I'm not going anywhere with you. You're crazy. When I say that, this man gets so. When I say that to him, this man gets mad. He hovers over me like this. I'm sitting down. He's standing up, so he's hovering over me. He's like, "You think you're smart?" He's whispering now to me. You think you're smart, you think they're gonna protect you, I can give them money and I can do whatever the fuck I want, you're going to live with me whether you like it or not. He's just spewing all this toxicity to me, and I'm scared, but I'm not showing this nigga that I'm scared. I just look at him, I'm like, please leave me alone. Please just leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Now he sees that I'm not giving him the reaction that he wants. So he tries to grab my purse again, and I tell the security, look at what this guy is doing. Oh, right? So they kick him out of the little security cubicle, whatever thing. And I tell them, you know what? This guy is not, like, he's just standing outside like this. At this point, he said, I'm not leaving until you get out of there. And if you call an Uber, I'm going to follow you home. I'm like, a threat against me? Baby, no, and no. So I tell that security guy, I'm like, call the cops, call the police. And that guy's like, no, that's your boyfriend, you can work it out. I'm like, I'm telling you, that is not my fucking boyfriend. So now this guy changes the story. He's like, yeah, these girls stole my money. I'm like, what money? Like, I gave the security my bag. I'm like, check my bag. My cousins give the security their bags, and they're like, yeah, check our bags. Also, like, we didn't take any money. Like, strip search us if you want to, but like, the fuck, you know? So he sees that story fails. He goes back to the, nah, she's my girlfriend, we're just having problems. I'm like, I'm not your girlfriend, we're not having any problems, you're fucking crazy. So my cousin and him get to like going back and forth again. They're basically like to each other, like, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up, blah blah blah. She's like, you're fucking crazy. And they're doing this through the window. Does this guy not punch the window thing? So that's when the lady's like, you know what, this is getting a bit out of hand. So the guy who was bribed is trying to diffuse the situation now. He's trying to like get the guy to calm down, but that guy is not letting up. He's not calming down. He doesn't care. Like, supervisor or whatever, or that security company comes, he pulls up with the van. Now everyone who was in that apartment is there by the security booth. Everyone, they're surrounding it. It's rowdy. There's a lot going on. People are pissed off that I locked them in there. Some guy is mad because he had to jump from the balcony to go and fetch the keys. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck whether you guys are mad or not. Bottom line is I'm going home. That's what I know. Yeah, okay, cool. The guy comes, I tell him. Oh, so when the guy comes, he sees that Crazy is trying to grab my bag again. So I'm screaming, you know, give out damsel in distress. I'm putting on my best show at this point. And I tell that guy, please call the police because you can see that this is out of hand. I try to tell this guy to call the police, but he doesn't want to call the police because they gave him some money. Now this guy is looking at me like, no, they didn't. I'm like, yes, they did. They gave you some money and that's why you don't want to help us. So that, like, the security supervisor is like, I'll deal with you later. He calls the police. The police pull up. And when I tell you, these are not black cops. Baba short or Baba Jan van Rieberg. Do you get me? Like, yo, even I was scared. So they get there. Now everybody's acting straight as a pencil, and they ask who called us here, and the security guy is like, I did. There seems to be a problem here. I don't know what exactly the problem is, but these guys are giving these ladies a hard time and they just want to get home. So he's like, so he asked, well, why don't you guys request a car, or like, you know, like. So I tell him we tried, but he snatched my bag the first time and he hid it, so we had to cancel the ride. And then when we tried requesting again, there were no cars available. And then he threatened us and said he's gonna follow us home and what, like, if we request. So, you know, at this point, yeah. So there's this other lady where, like, a cop as well. I'm thinking she's nice, she's gonna understand that we're girls, you know, this is happening to us, this is sad, you know, we're not safe, that's why we requested the help of the police. This lady says, explain to me what's going on. Like, now they like walking us to the van and they're like, yeah, we're gonna take you guys home, you know, he can try to follow us and we'll see what's up. So we're walking to the van. This lady says, explain what's going on, like, you know, how did the situation even come about? I'm explaining to her, and as I'm explaining, she looks at my cousin and she makes a remark about her outfit, basically like hinting at the fact that this might be happening because of because of the way she's dressed. That put me off. So I'm like, that's what you're worried about, how she's dressed in the 21st century? You're gonna tell us that this is happening to us because someone decided to wear shorts? Really? And then she's like, yeah, you guys have an attitude, wah, like. And then she's like, you guys are not gonna ride in the front of the car, you guys can ride in the back. So at this point, we're just feeling like, yo, are we under arrest? Like, what? So we get into the back of the car, Kasana, because we don't have a choice. We want to get home, and if we request, this crazy person is going to follow us and do God knows what. We ride, we get to the police station, we're chilling. She's like, she has some stuff to do, so we can just sit there until she's done, and then she'll take us home after. We sat there, you know. We sat, hey? Yo, we sat. I even asked for the bathroom at some point because, yo, we sat. And then finally, they came and told us that they're going to take us home. And then that is not even the end of the toxicness. Like, I couldn't believe what had just transpired. So the next day, I called my ex. I'm like, how dare you call the police on me? Hey, what. So he's like, no, baby, you know, I would never do that. I don't know. I thought you called the police. And I said, no, you called the police on me. So if he sees the story time, I called the police on you because you're fucking crazy. That's basically what happened. And that brings us to the end of the story time. Guys, crazy is not cute. Do not entertain crazy people. Do do not do things to release another person. It's crazy, because I feel like if I hadn't broken that glass, I wouldn't have gotten this version of this person, you know. But anyway, that brings us to the end of our story time. If you guys want to see more story times like this, then let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share so more people can see it. Yeah, see you guys on my next one.